And good evening to you. Welcome to IESA 7th grade state championship day on Central Illinois Sports. We're live from Assumption Middle School, the site of this Class 1A 7th grade ladies state championship. We have the third and fourth place game featuring Sigel St. Michael's, the Sharpshooters, and the Peru Catholic Cougars. Peru Catholic enters with a record of 16-3. St. Michael's is 20-3 on the season. They'll play for third and fourth place, and then the championship game will feature Western and Washington St. Patrick. Alongside Thomas Hull and Justin Poor, I'm Charlie Hull. This is the Great Rivers Bank pregame show on Central Illinois Sports. Glad you've chosen to spend some of your evening with us watching these ladies play to take home some hardware to their respective schools. We'll talk more about this matchup between St. Michael's and Peru Catholic on the other side of this timeout.
Are you looking to streamline your banking? Great Rivers Bank has just what you need with our streamlined checking and savings accounts. Earn high interest rates or get cash back on debit card purchases with your qualifying account. Plus, ATM fee refunds. Certain qualifications required. Call or visit our website today at www.greatriversbank.bank to get started. Great Rivers Bank, member FDIC, equal housing lender.
Grab the game while your kids are busy. You know, streaming, gaming, and homework. Now you can teach your kids the value of $1 by showing bundles with Cascom. Bundle telephone, internet, and TV. Bundle 2 for a double play or 3 for a triple play. Plus, save $20 a month for 3 months for a limited time. Then you can tell everyone how you help them with their math homework. Call Cascom about bundles today at 1-800-252-1799. Cascom at 1-800-252-1799.
There's a road that makes all the difference between the good and the great. A road less traveled for the few who can handle the grind. One of hard work, dedication, integrity, and leadership, with a respect for heritage and tradition and a willingness to adapt. At Little Jess, we travel that road every day because we believe in that difference. And we dare our competition to try and keep up. Little Jess, serving the tri-state area since 1969.
Best Systems Insulators offer insulation for homes and commercial buildings throughout Central Illinois and the surrounding areas. We take great care to ensure that the insulation products we use are the best fit for our clients and their project. We understand that different buildings have different needs and that each of our clients has a unique set of goals. Let us work with you to find the best solution for your next project. Call Best Systems Insulators at 217-285-6005. That's 285-6005. Or visit them online at GoBestSystems.com.
Welcome back on the Great Rivers Bank pregame show to Assumption Middle School. St. Michael's, Sigel St. Michael's and the Peru Catholic Cougars here tonight in this third and fourth place game. Peru Catholic won an exciting one on Saturday over Champaign St. Matthew, 23-20 in overtime, a game that the Cougars really had to claw their way back into and then survived in the overtime period to move on to the semifinals. They then were defeated by Kinderhook Western by a 27-20 count, a game that they just couldn't really get shots to fall, had good looks, and just couldn't get the shots to fall, which happens from time to time, and that's how they arrive in this third and fourth place matchup. On the other side, Sigel St. Michael's had a pretty dominant opening round win, 25-2 over Rantoul St. Malachi, and then ran into a buzzsaw in Washington St. Patrick, a 39-11 win in that one for St. Patrick. And St. Michael's, again, really didn't do terribly in that game. They just ran into a St. Patrick team that is very, very talented and led by a talented young lady named Kate McDougall, who scored, 29 points in that contest. 30 points in that contest, but who's counting? And this is kind of a tough day to stop her, which has happened, well, to about every team they've played this season. That's why St. Patrick is 27-0 on the year. Good records for these two teams, though. Peru Catholic 16-3, St. Michael's 20-3 on the season. And you know, an opportunity here to be one of the teams that is able to finish their season with a victory. And Justin Poor, you know, there's only a couple teams in each class to get to do that. So if you've come out to play another game, you might as well try to take one more win home.
Absolutely. No reason to stop here. You need to finish one more game and finish your season off strong.
As I've heard before, last game of the season, Brent, nothing to hold back now.
Nothing to hold back now.
We know. For St. Michael is a team that really was probably one of the deeper rosters that we saw throughout the week. We really were impressed by Riley Warman and Bella Ordner taking care of the basketball for this team. Sadie Wiesing also had a couple of games on Saturday. And then the Niebruggies, Tinley and Brianna, both played big roles in that contest, in both contests as well. Looking forward to seeing them again. For this Peru Catholic squad, they're a small group, only 7 players on the roster, but they play really, really hard for Coach Jason Gahan. And they're probably the most physical team that we saw play on Saturday. And Bernadette Larson really did a nice job at the guard spot for them, as did Lucy Burkhart in the post. The 2 standout players from Saturday for the Peru Catholic Cougars. Both teams out on the court warming up in preparation of tonight's contest. And excited to be with you tonight on Central Illinois Sports. Let's pause for a break on the Great Rivers Bank pregame show. Back with keys to the game next.
I like hard work. I mean, I kind of was raised that way. You really do make a difference. You're helping ship out food to feed people. Someone's got to do it, and I don't mind doing the hard work of it, you know. That gives me meaning, and I do go home rewarded. Every time I drop off a pallet, it's kind of corny, but I look back at it with a sense of pride. I'm like, yep, I built that. It looks awesome. And then I just drive away. I love it. When my life needed meaning, I chose Doc.
The heart is the hardest working muscle in your body. If something goes wrong with it, you need a medical team that works just as hard. You need Blessing Health's Open Heart Surgery Team, celebrating 20 years of delivering life-saving care to tri-state residents. Patients and families choose Blessing Health's Open Heart Surgery Team for its experience, quality, and heartwarming compassion. Get the most out of your hard-working heart.
Chris Nichols, managing broker and owner of PCRE Real Estate and Auction, has over 15 years of experience, specializing in selling hunting and recreational properties and farmland. Chris prides himself on combining buyers and sellers, both local and from around the country, to help both parties achieve their land investment goals. Chris takes the time to walk clients through the process of selling their property from start to finish, making the experience feel seamless and enjoyable. Contact Chris Nichols and PCRE Real Estate and Auction at 217-473-3777.
Hey, grab me one too.
Welcome back on the Great Rivers Bank pregame show on Central Illinois Sports. The Peru Catholic Cougars, the St. Michael's Sharpshooters in this 3rd and 4th place 7th grade Class 1A action. There's tournament action going on in all 4 classes this evening. 2A is at Riverton High School. It's Mount Pulaski and Putnam County in the 3rd and 4th place. Nauvoo-Calusa and Springfield Calvary in the championship. And 3A at Auburn High School, it's Chillicothe and Piasol Southwestern in the preliminary game, and then Teutopolis and Williamsville in the state championship. And at Morton, it'll be Frankfort, Hickory Creek, and Willowbrook Westview Hills in the 3rd and 4th, and Normal Kingsley and New Lenox Liberty in the championship game. Of teams playing in the championship game tonight, there's an undefeated team in each class except for Class 3A, and both of those teams, Teutopolis and Williamsville, are 25-1. Western here on the 1A side has the fewest wins. They're 12-7 on the season after winning twice on Saturday, and the next closest win count is 24 wins, held by a couple of teams. So kind of interesting there, as we told you the other day, they came from being the 5th seed in their own regional to playing in the state championship game. Pretty impressive feat for them. This is the Great Rivers Bank pregame show. Time to take a look at the starting lineups, brought to you by Farm and Home Supply. From snacks and hoodies to power tools and lawn chairs, nobody has it like your local Farm and Home Supply. Learn more at farmandhomesupply.com. The visiting team will be Sigel St. Michael's. Jamie Petty's squad, the Sharpshooters, come in with a record of 20-3 on the season. They'll start at a guard, a 7th grader, Tinley Niebrugge. At a second guard, a 7th grader, Riley Warman. And at the third guard, a 7th grader, Bella Ordner. Out of forward, a 7th grader, Anna Holly. And at the other forward, a 7th grader, Sadie Wiesing. Wiesing, Holly, Ordner, Warman, and Niebrugge for Sigel St. Michael's. For the Peru Catholic Cougars, Jason Gahan, their head coach. They'll start at a guard as 7th grader, B. Effelt. At a second guard, a 7th grader, Bernadette Larson. And at the third guard, a 7th grader, Emma Kinney. Out of forward, she is a 6th grader, Lucy Burkhart, and at the other forward is a 7th grader, Tegan Brandt. Brandt, Burkhart, Kinney, Larson, and Affelt for the Peru Catholic Cougars. That's a look at your Farm and Home Supply starting lineups. We'll get set for tip-off next on Central Illinois Sports.
All right, if you got somebody hard to buy for this Christmas, and everybody does, there's something for everybody at your local Farm and Home Supply in our holiday sale going on now through December 18th. Toys galore for sale, including this cool flying ball helicopter for $7.99, or this 2-pack John Deere Big Scoop for under $30. Get a holiday rebate on all area, includes footwear, apparel, and accessories. For all the anglers out there, get a mystery tackle box, only $16.99. If you've got a pet at home, get a dog or cat toy multi-pack under $15. See all the deals on sale right now through the 18th at farmandhomesupply.com.
When it comes to financial planning, most financial companies focus on your income. At Northwestern Mutual, we focus on your outcome. That's why we know what it takes to succeed both on your balance sheet and in your life. It takes the right financial partner who looks at where you are now and where you want to go and design a financial plan to take you there so you can achieve the life you're after today and every day after. Focus on your financial outcome with Northwestern Mutual. Contact Sheila Davidsmeyer today. Her office is located at 311 West Washington in Pittsfield, Illinois, or visit SheilaDavidsmeyer.nm.com. The Northwestern Mutual Life Insurance Company, Milwaukee, Wisconsin.
At Full Throttle Parts, we do spray-on bed liners, a brand called Patriot Liner. It is very elite. It actually enhances the resale value of anything you put it on or off-road.
Go Full Throttle!
Go Full Throttle.
At Game Masters in Quincy,
we're passionate about the outdoors.
Shooting is one of our favorite pastimes.
When it comes to guns and ammo, think Game Masters. They have new guns, used guns, gun safes, and gun accessories. And be sure to head over to GameMastersOutdoors.com to check out our great selection.
Clothing, fishing, hunting, gifts, and more. At Game Masters in Quincy,
we're passionate about the outdoors.
Go team, go! Great Rivers Bank has a digital banking app worth cheering for. Move your money, pay your bills, deposit your checks. Hooray! Hooray! Set up a budget, manage your debit card, set up account alerts, and so much more. Our digital banking will give you a reason to stand up and cheer for banking. Learn more at greatriversbank.bank. Great Rivers Bank is an equal housing lender, member FDIC.
Just about ready for tip-off here in Class 1A 7th grade state final action. In the third and fourth place game, Peru Catholic, the Cougars will be the home team. They'll wear their white uniforms with the maroon numbers and gold trim. And for the Sharpshooters, they'll be in the blue uniforms with the white numbers and gold trim here tonight. Just about ready for tip-off. This should be a good contest. Physical teams who both like to pressure their opponent, especially Peru Catholic. They run a really tough half-court defense, and Sigel St. Michael's more of a full-court press. Both of them gave their opponents trouble at times in their contests on Saturday, and they'll be looked to do the same here this evening.
You know, like you said in the pregame, the Sigel St. Michael's held Randtoul St. Malachi to 2 points in their first-round game.
Yeah, they were impressive defensively for sure. They're finishing up the final announcements here in the gymnasium. The tip is up and controlled by Sigel St. Michael to start the contest as Ordner brings it into the front court. Had the ball knocked loose for a moment, runs it back down, gets the ball down low, shot it up and good for Wiesing. And a quick 2-0 lead out of the gate for St. Michael's. Into the front court with the basketball for Peru. Ball stolen away as Gahan's pass was a little wide. Stolen away by St. Michael's. St. Michael's 8th grade team also going to be playing in the state tournament. Peru Catholic's 8th grade team also made a nice run. So these programs have had good success at both levels. Here's a shot put up on the baseline. No good by Warman. And on the rebound, the ball goes out of bounds. So ball out of bounds, length of the court to go here for the Cougars. Full court pressure by St. Michael. Appelt, long pass into the front court is stolen away by Wiesing. Second turnover. Wiesing dribble drive inside. Bumped, loses the ball. Now gains possession again. Kicks it out on the left wing to Ordner. Bounce pass right side, Niebrugge. She's already used the dribble. Now needs one of her teammates to come help her out. Left side, Warman from 12. Her shot too hard. Rebound tipped around. She'll run it down in the corner. A second chance opportunity here for the sharpshooters. Niebrugge right side. Drives, caught into a double team. Ball is swiped, but controlled by the sharpshooters. Shot put up right side. Warman won't fall. Rebound underneath. Wiesing, her shot blocked. Rebound fought for, and we have a foul. I believe this will go against Peru Catholic. And it does. It's called against B. Appel, her first, and the first team foul. Out of bounds underneath for St. Michael. Pass comes at the free throw line to Ordner. She'll dribble around the right side. Now out top, Niebrugge against the man-to-man pressure of Peru Catholic. Down low, Wiesing. Shot up no good. Rebound to Larson for the Cougars. Larson will bring the ball up toward the front court herself here. 4:24 to play in the opening period. Pass in the corner left side. Gahan had it knocked away, and it'll stay at this end, the referee tells us. That'll allow Burkhart to check into the game. That's Lucy Burkhart. She'll replace Gahan. Burkhart, one of the few sixth graders we saw play a lot in action on Saturday, and she was an impressive player. Here's a shot on the baseline by Tegan Brandt. Up and in for two. And the game is tied at 2 points apiece. Sharpshooters bring the ball to the front court. Nearly stolen away. Good play by Holly to keep it alive. Shot put up no good. Rebound underneath comes down to Ordner. Had it knocked around, and a tie up here. Possession arrow favors Peru Catholic. 3:54 to play in the period. Trying to take their first lead of the game is Peru Catholic. Burkhart had Kenny open down low, couldn't find her. Now out to Brandt. To Larson, top of the key three. Tried to bank it in, no good. Rebound down to Appelt. Her putback won't fall. Rebound loose and secured by, well, nobody so far. It's still flying around down there. And as the ball came free, Ordner had her foot on the baseline. So that will be ball out of bounds to the Cougars underneath their own hoop. Appelt to inbound. Gets it to Larson out top. Bernadette Larson's pass is a little wide of her teammate, and it's a turnover on the Cougars. 2-2 tie here in the early going. Both teams trying to get settled in here. Maybe not quite as many nerves as when they first started on Saturday, but this is still a big moment for both of these teams. Good ball movement down low. Wiesing gets it. Her shot blocked out of bounds. On a good defensive rotation by Peru Catholic, it'll be St. Michael's basketball underneath. Wiesing to throw it in. Little 4-high set. It's for an opening to the free throw line. Gets the ball to Ordner. Right side, Warman. No, excuse me, that's Niebrugge. Her shot is blocked, but the referee says not a block, a foul instead. And this one whistled against Burkhart. Her first, team second. And Niebrugge goes to the free throw line for the first time. Tinley Niebrugge is a seventh grader for this St. Michael's squad. She and Brianna Niebrugge both played the other day. And shoots a little jump shot from the free throw line. First one in and out, no good. She'll get a second opportunity here. Trying to break this 2-2 tie. Niebrugge's second free throw, in and out again. Wiesing with the rebound, trying to throw it back out to one of her teammates and finds Ordner. On the right side, Niebrugge feeds the post. Holly, turnaround shot, no good, but fouled. And that's going to be the second foul of the contest against Appelt. Her second, team third. And as we told you, Peru Catholic, not a deep bench, although it looks like they gained an extra player today, as they only had 7 on Saturday, and now have 3 subs sitting on the bench. First shot up and good by Anna Holly. Breaks the 2-2 tie. Free throw shooting for all teams on Saturday was a struggle. Something they'll all continue to work on as their careers continue. Here's a shot up, no good, but they'll say that one of the Cougars faulted the line and therefore a second opportunity, well, third to be exact, for Anna Holly. Holly, the right-hander, can't get it to go. And the rebound down to Affel. Gets it off to Larson. She'll bring it up against the pressure of Niebrugge. Dribbles toward the sideline. Dangerous spot to pick up the ball there. Finds Kinney. Free throw line, Affel. She'll attack down low on the dribble. Back out to Brandt. Right side, Larson for a three. Back iron, no good. And on the rebound, we have a jump ball, and it'll head the way of St. Michael on the alternating possession arrow. 2:44 to play in the first. St. Michael's a 1-point lead in the basketball. Nice job breaking the press this time into the front court. Warman, her shot off the window, no good. Brandt has the board for Peru Catholic. Off to Burkhart. Going to bring the ball across in the middle of the court. That's where you want to go to break that pressure. Here's a pass stolen away now as Wiesing steps in the passing lane. She'll drive in against Bernadette Larson, and Larson will be called for the foul. So Larson picks up the fourth team foul, and they say individually that's her second. So they must have given that foul a moment ago to her and not to Affelt. So Affelt just one foul, and Larson's got two, and that's big for Peru Catholic, as Larson is one of their better players and their primary ball handler, and a ball turned over on the inbounds. Turnover here by St. Michael. Inbounds pass as Affelt now going to have to try to be a ball handler, and she travels there. That's going to be the turnover. And that's tough when your primary ball handler gets in foul trouble, Thomas, especially when you don't have a lot of extra bench. That can be tough for a team to recover from.
Yeah, Larson was doing a lot of the ball handling for Peru the other day, and losing her is definitely going to be a big thing for them.
See how long Coach Gahan keeps her on the bench. Here's a pull-up shot that is short by Ordner, and it'll be ball out of bounds for Peru Catholic. Full court pressure by St. Michael's. Lockhart now is going to help bring it toward the front court. Excuse me, Burkhart. Lucy Burkhart, not Lockhart. Don't know where that came from. On the right side, gets it to Fuzzanetti. Callie Fuzzanetti into the game for the first time. She's a sixth grader. And the ball knocked out of bounds, and it stays on this end with Peru Catholic. We were pulling into the parking lot about the same time the Cougars bus pulled in. I think the team and the fans all rode together on the big charter bus. Here's a missed shot and a rebound down to St. Michael's. Brianna Niebrugge with it into the front court. She's also just a sixth grader. Works it left side, Warman. Into Wiesing. Wiesing had the ball knocked away, stolen away. Burkhart on the run into the front court. Tips it ahead to Fuzzanetti. Fuzzanetti's runner is blocked. Rebound fought for. Burkhart's got it underneath. Shot up won't fall. Out of bounds, and the referee says stay here with the Cougars. Close game so far, 3-2. Not a lot of scoring, but both teams, as we told you, both these teams really pride themselves on the defensive end, and we get a whistle, and Peru Catholic wants a timeout. We'll pause as well. 1:21 to play in the first. It's St. Michael's 3, Peru Catholic 2.
One size fits all. That may be all right for an adjustable belt or cheap sunglasses, but when it comes to your financial needs, no one wants a one-size-fits-all strategy. Derek Harris is your Pike and Adams County area Edward Jones financial advisor. Derek Harris's most important goals are yours. That's why Derek will take the time to understand your needs so he can recommend personalized strategies with your goals in mind. Contact Derek Harris today at 217-222-7173. Knowing you, that's how Edward Jones makes sense of investing. Member SIPC.
Grab the game while your kids are busy. You know, streaming, gaming, and homework. Now you can teach your kids the value of $1 by showing bundles with Cascom. Bundle telephone, internet, and TV. Bundle 2 for a double play or 3 for a triple play. Plus, save $20 a month for 3 months for a limited time. Then you can tell everyone how you help them with their math homework. Call Cascom about bundles today at 1-800-252-1799. Cascom at 1-800-252-1799.
Following the timeout by Peru Catholic, they'll have the ball underneath their own hoop. With 1:21 to play here in the first. Kenny looks to get it in, hands the ball into Appel. She has it tipped away. No, they'll say she traveled first. trying to pivot out of a double team and drug the foot. And a turnover on the Cougars. A little full court pressure now. Nice job by St. Michael's to break it into the front court. Warman has it. Left side. Gets it to Ordner. Ordner, 17-footer, no good. And Burkhart with the rebound. Ooh, had a player ahead. Finds her in Fuzzanetti. Passes a little slow, so Fuzzanetti had to slow down and get it. Her runner, no good. And Brianna Niebrugge with the rebound. Under a minute to play in the first. Pushing the pace into the front court is St. Michael. Shot put up and no good by Warman, but she's fouled and she will shoot 2 shots as it's the 5th team foul. And this one is called against B. Affel. Her second, team 5th. So 2 players now for the Cougars with 2 fouls apiece. And to the free throw line is Riley Warman for the blue-clad sharpshooters. First one by Warman is off the mark, no good. Here's Gahan back into the game. She will replace Appelt. So Appelt was the secondary ball handler after Larson went to the bench. So it'll be interesting to see who's going to handle the ball now for this squad. Second free throw is good by Warman and makes it a 4-2 St. Michael's score. Kinney with it in the backcourt, gets it to Brandt. Looks to bring it up, pass over the top to Burkhart. Burkhart with a crossover, jump shot from about 15, no good. Rebound is fought for, tied up, and it stays the way of Peru Catholic. Several jump balls already early in this contest.
It's about the 4th, I believe.
You need to see that there's still a lot of strength to be developed by all the players at about this age. Here's a steal by Wiesing, her second steal, and then she's bumped from behind on the floor. She'll shoot 2 shots either way as it's past 5 fouls here for Peru Catholic. And individually, that foul was whistled on Tegan Brandt, her first. And to the free throw line is Sadie Wiesing, shooting 2 with 32.9 seconds to play in the opening period. First one on the way by Sadie Wiesing, who takes her time and gets the first one to go. Makes it 5-2 for the sharpshooters.
Takes her time, but that was a good shot.
Yeah, we noticed the other day she's got really good form when she shoots.
Yeah.
A lot of upside for Sadie Wiesing. Her second free throw up and banks it in. 6-2 St. Michael's, and then on the inbounds it's a turnover. And we'll say the ball was tipped, but it'll still be St. Michael's basketball with 31.8 seconds to play in the period. Pass comes in out front to Ordner. On the right side, Brianna Niebrugge. Niebrugge with a left-hand dribble. Bounce pass, Warman. Bounces at the short corner. That's to Wiesing. She'll attack down there. Caught into a double team now, trying to get out of it. And her pass is nearly stolen away and is now by Kinney. Got it to Burkhart. She's bumped and fouled. First foul on St. Michael's is going to go on Brianna Niebrugge. Her first, team first, with 12.3 seconds to play in the period. Trying to beat a buzzer here are the Cougars. Burkhart inbounds it to Brandt. Nearly stolen away. Back to Burkhart with 10. She dribbles up the sideline. Trying to go between 3 defenders, and it's knocked out of bounds. Right at half court in front of the scorer's table here at Assumption Middle School. And I believe Coach Gahan wants to call the quick timeout to draw up this last second play. We'll take it too. 6.1 seconds to play in the first. It's St. Michael's 6-2 for Peru Catholic.
You're getting thirsty, bold, refreshing. So good. I mean, dude.
6.1 seconds to play in the period. A 6-2 lead for St. Michael's on top of Peru Catholic.
Affel check back in.
So Affel then, but no Larson. So Affel then with 2 fouls. Larson still on the bench, and they set Burkhart down during the timeout. Affel to throw it in. Gets the ball into Kinney. Kinney with it with 5. Kicks it on the right side to Fuzzanetti. Fuzzanetti gets it to go. banked it in as the buzzer sounds and makes it a 6-4 score. After 1 quarter of play from action from the IESA third and fourth place game, it's St. Michael's 6, Peru Catholic 4.
Grab the game while your kids are busy. You know, streaming, gaming, and homework. Now you can teach your kids the value of $1 by showing bundles with Cascom. Bundle telephone, internet, and TV. Bundle 2 for a double play or 3 for a triple play. Plus, save $20 a month for 3 months for a limited time. Then you can tell everyone how you help them with their math homework. Call Cascom about bundles today at 1-800-252-1799. Cascom at 1-800-252-1799.
Here at Little Jess, we value hard work, dedication, integrity, and leadership. We have a respect for heritage and tradition and believe in the pursuit of building legacies, breaking records, and putting forth award-winning results. That's why supporting schools and local teams is one of our favorite and most exciting parts of our business. For over 7 decades, we strive daily to use those same values as a foundation to meet our community's automotive needs and support our future generations. Little Jess Motors, serving our community since 1969.
The St. Michael's Sharpshooters will have the basketball to start quarter number 2. And they lead 6-4 in this third and fourth place matchup. Here's Wiesing, gets a screen, drives in, runner up off the window and in for 2. Sadie Wiesing with another 2 points, and it makes it an 8-4 score. Into the front court, Gahan gets it to Kenny. On the right side, Larson, who's back in. Back out to Affeld. Caught in the corner, ball kind of banged around down there, thrown up for grabs, and good play by Brandt to keep that one alive. Top of the key to Larson. Larson trying to find an opening, gets it to Kinney on the left wing. Emma Kinney is a 7th grader, was in the starting lineup tonight. Over to Larson, her pass stolen away here by Holly. Holly on the run into the front court. Slows it down a bit, gets it on the right side to Ordner. To Brianna Niebrugge. Over it goes to Warman. She'll drive in, gets it into Wiesing. Wiesing underneath. Too hard, and the rebound to Larson. Larson with the crossover. Gets it to the middle of the floor, and Brandt has somebody chasing her from behind. That's Niebrugge. Knocked it away, but run down by Affeld on the right side. Works the ball in the corner and stepped out of bounds. Nearly a steal, but couldn't control it. Could St. Michael's, so it stays with the Cougars on the sideline out of bounds.
Been a lot more aggressive on them passes, making sure that they're getting in the lanes.
And both of these teams are very good defensively. Here's Brandt out top to Larson. Larson puts up a little one-handed runner from the free throw line, no good. Rebound down to Brandt. She'll drive in, put it up off the mark. And the rebound down this time to Bella Ordner for St. Michael's. A 4-point lead in the basketball for St. Michael's. Niebrugge with it out top, gets the ball on the left side. Warman finds Wiesing inside just like they wanted to. She missed it over the rim this time. And the rebound is ripped down by Gahan. Gets the ball to Larson, who brings it toward the front court. And a 10-second call, as Larson didn't realize she was that close to the 10 count, and a turnover here by Peru Catholic. Back into the contest, Tinley Niebrugge. She replaces Brianna Niebrugge for St. Michael's. Also subbing back into the contest for the Sharpshooters, it's actually for the first time today, Molly McCorder. And she will sit down Bella Ordner. Down low, ball comes to Holly. Turnaround shot no good. Rebound out of bounds. Goes off of Wiesing, and so it will be Peru Catholic basketball length of the court to go. In the backcourt with it is Affeld. Gets it to Larson near the sideline. She'll get it at the top of the key and set up the offensive attack here for the Cougars. Bounces down low, Affeld. Good move. They'll say no, she shuffled the feet. And a turnover here. Quick move, but that's why the official said she was able to go by so quickly, is that she didn't get the dribble down soon enough.
Took a quick step and kind of slid her foot there.
Some of those things like that, just that little footwork on the baseline, are things that will continue to be developed as these young people continue their careers. People forget that even though they're playing in a state finals series here, they're still just 6th and 7th grade basketball players. Still a lot of basketball to be played in their careers. Here's a ball nearly stolen away, but regaining possession is St. Michael's. Ordner has it on the right side as she checked back in during the last dead ball. Down low, Wiesing. Shot up no good. Weak side rebound came down to McCorder, and then her outlet pass is stolen away. Larson on the run into the front court. Gets it to Kinney left side. Back out to Larson near the volleyball spike line. Bounces the ball off of the defender and out of bounds. Dead ball allows Niebrugge to come in. Warman sits down. Also, Wiesing will check back in. She'll replace whom? Looks like that is Molly McCorder sitting down. And for Peru Catholic, Burkhart is back into the game. 2:44 to play in the first half. Here's Larson, runner up too hard. Burkhart there to clean up the glass, won't fall. And this time the rebound is secured by Bella Ordner. Pushes it ahead for Wiesing, and the pass was just a little too high that time. And a turnover by St. Michael's.
Pretty good inbound pass there. Got the shot they wanted. They just didn't get it.
Now a foul deep in the backcourt, as they'll say. A reach-in foul on. Oh, they call it an offensive foul on Larson, so that'll be her third. And the first foul of period number 2. They're going to say that she shoved off to get open. And gets called for the offensive foul, so that's a big foul for Peru Catholic. Inbounds pass comes in, shot put up and good by Ordner. And a 6-point lead now for St. Michael's.
Her first points of the ball game.
Into the front court, Fuzzanetti. Puts it on the deck, drives baseline. Trying to throw the pass back out, and it's tipped out of bounds. Good defense by Tinley Niebrugge for St. Michael's. Underneath there, shot put up and good by Brandt. That her second basket of the game?
It is. She has 4.
Then the inbounds pass stolen away by Affeld. Her shot blocked. Rebound down to Ordner. Gets it to Holly. Free running into the front court. Niebrugge, runner up, no good. Bumped and fouled by Affeld. And that was not what Peru Catholic was looking for, as now Affeld will pick up her third foul. So 2 players with 3 fouls apiece. And Affeld and Larson. And she'll have to come out of the game here in a moment, as Tinley Niebrugge is at the free throw line for St. Michael's. Her first is up and no good. Liz Gahan is back into the game for the Cougars. Sits down Affeld.
Got a lot of basketball to play, and fouls are adding up pretty fast.
And when you only have 8 players, that makes it tough.
Absolutely.
Second one by Niebrugge, no good. Rebound down to Brandt. She then is called for double dribbling. Tried to dribble through 2 defenders and gets called for the double dribble that time. Inbounds pass wide open. Good play. Bella Ordner finds an opening. She'll put it up and in for another 2. She's having a nice night. Here's a ball knocked out of bounds. It'll go the way of St. Michael's. Peru Catholic fans did not agree.
She let that ball go out, and it could have probably gone either way. I think she probably should have just swooped that up.
Down low, Wiesing gets it underneath. She is tied up, and it'll be Peru Catholic basketball on the possession arrow change. 1:31 to play in the first half. Ball to bounce here for the Cougars. Gahan with it in the backcourt. Gets it to Burkhart. Burkhart drives, ball knocked loose. She gets it back, puts up an off-balance shot, no good. Kinney with the offensive rebound, saved it in bounds. And we'll have a foul whistled here on Peru Catholic. That's going to be Burkhart with the foul.
Yeah.
So for Burkhart, it's her second and the team third. Foul situation really troubling here for Peru Catholic. Ordner into the front court. Bounce pass down to Holly. The pass was a little low. It's a jump ball. St. Michael's has the arrow this time. They'll keep it under their own hoop. Pass comes in on the right side. A little give and go back to Wiesing. She's caught on the baseline in a tough spot. Works out of it to Brianna Niebrugge. Shot no good. And Burkhart with the rebound for Peru Catholic. She gets the pass back. Now takes it into the front court to Kinney. Over to Brandt. Under a minute to play in the second quarter. Here's Fuzzanetti for a deep shot. It is good on a long two. Fuzzanetti's second basket of the ball game and cuts it down to a 4-point game. She's not afraid to put up the shot for her team when they need it. She beat the buzzer in the first quarter. Here's a drive in off of a good screen. Tinley Niebrugge's shot no good, but she's bumped and fouled. And who is this one on? That's on Brandt, I believe. Let's wait and see. It is Brandt, her second, team fourth. If you are playing for Peru Catholic, right now basically everybody in foul trouble, it seems like.
Yeah.
It's been a struggle for this squad as Tinley Niebrugge to the free throw line. First one's good. St. Michael's has shot a lot of free throws already in this game. Not a terribly high percentage, but they have made a few here to help spread that lead out a bit. Second one is on the way, and it's no good. Rebound pulled down by Fuzzanetti and has it stripped and stolen away. Warman gets the ball to Niebrugge. She had it kind of bounce strangely on her and go out of bounds. It'll be Peru Catholic basketball, length of the court to go. This took a weird bounce, like it hit a high spot in the floor or something. I know it didn't, but that's kind of what it looked like there.
I wonder if she didn't catch the end of her toe. Or she
could have. Yep, very well could have. Burkhart has the ball knocked out of bounds with 20.3 seconds to play. If you're Coach Gahan, you maybe think about putting Larson and Appelt back in here. I know they both have 3 fouls, but you're on offense. Yeah. Fuzzanetti has it. On the right side. Long pass is tipped and stolen away. Wiesing has it for St. Michael's with 10 seconds. Long pass into the front court, knocked away by Fuzzanetti, who did a nice job to get the deflection. Out of bounds underneath for St. Michael's under their own hoop with 7.6 seconds to play in the half. Sadie Wiesing to throw it in.
Having a little trouble setting up the inbound play.
Gets it to Niebrugge, dribbles to the right side, has the ball stripped, stolen away by Burkhart. I think she'll just dribble this one out, and she will. Does heave a shot, but it was after the buzzer, and we reach halftime. And the Little Jess Motors halftime show. It is a 13-8 lead for Sigel St. Michael's on top of Peru Catholic. We're back with halftime stats and more next on Central Illinois Sports.
There's a road that makes all the difference between the good and the great. A road less traveled for the few who can handle the grind. One of hard work, dedication, integrity, and leadership, with a respect for heritage and tradition and a willingness to adapt. At Little Jess, we travel that road every day because we believe in that difference. And we dare our competition to try and keep up. Little Jess, serving the tri-state area since 1969.
Best Systems Insulators offer insulation for homes and commercial buildings throughout Central Illinois and the surrounding areas. We take great care to ensure that the insulation products we use are the best fit for our clients and their project. We understand that different buildings have different needs and that each of our clients has a unique set of goals. Let us work with you to find the best solution for your next project. Call Best Systems Insulators at 217-285-6005. That's 285-6005. Or visit them online at GoBestSystems.com.
The thing for me that really separates DOT, senior leadership and the owners of the business really focus on employee engagement.
We have some of the best people managers.
The Tracy family, senior leaders throughout the business, really all of our leaders care about the employees that work here.
And that allows for a lot of families to come work at DOT Foods, and I think that's part of it, is being able to have all those different schedules and the flexibility to be able to move things around when life happens.
From bag to field to bin, Prairieland FS is your home for quality seed. We treat it right here at one of our local facilities, deliver it right to your farm, and then provide the propane to fuel your bins. Have confidence in what you're putting in your engine with our energy specialist. They're focused on maximizing power, fuel efficiency, and engine protection to keep you going. We're neighbors serving neighbors. Prairie Land FS, your leading supplier of choice.
As a new hunting season begins, we observe a species most rare, the hunter incompetus. The hunting ritual begins. Already he stakes his claim by bringing a duck call to a deer hunt. Disaster strikes. A devastating blow to a long-suffering species. There may be no helping the hunter incompetus, but for everyone else, no other place has it all like Farm and Home Supply. Come on to pick me up soon.
Welcome back on the Little Jess Motors halftime show. Little Jess, Chrysler, Dodge, Jeep, and Ram at 3431 Main Street in Quincy, Illinois. Can help you with your next car purchase. Whether you're looking for a new vehicle or a pre-owned option, they can hook you up with something that'll fit you and your family well. Stop by and see them, or they can help you online as well at littlejessmotor.com. A 13-8 halftime lead for Sigel St. Michael on top of Peru Catholic here at the break. Both teams with some turnover issues in the first half, but as Justin Poore will tell you here on the halftime, it's kind of evened out on that side of things, and really nobody has an advantage, a huge advantage there anyway.
Well, if my count's right, which I wouldn't bet on it, but I got Peru Catholic with 14 turnovers and Sigel St. Michael's with 7. A lot of jump balls not going Peru Catholic's way led to several of their turnovers. Both teams not shooting overly great. I mean, Peru Catholic has taken 11 shots and made 3 from 2-point, shooting 27%, and they've taken 2 3-point attempts and not made either one. Sigel St. Michael's has attempted 19 shots, made 4, shooting 21% from the field. Attempted no 3-pointers, and Peru Catholic has not been to the free throw line, and St. Michael's has been 12 times, making 5 of those shots for a 41% free throw percentage. Leading scorers, or scorers, I guess. Tinley, for St. Michael's, we got Tinley Niebergy has 1 point as she made one of her free throws. Riley Workman has 1 point as she made a free throw as well. Bella Ordner has 4 points. Anna Hawley has 1 point, and Sadie Weisling has 6 points. On the Peru Catholic side, the only scoring that has been done by Callie Cusinetti, who has all 4 of their points. Oh, no, that's not true. I can't count. She has 4, and Tegan Brandt has the other 4.
Yeah, so not many players in the scoring column, and the fouling situation big in that first half for Peru Catholic. They have 2 players with 3 fouls, several players with a couple, and it's one of those things that, like we've talked about, the short bench, that has been troubling for them. And that's where you see the number of turnovers they've had their ball handlers both in foul trouble.
Absolutely, yeah. 4 of their players are in foul trouble, like you said. B. Affeld has 3, and Bernadette Larson has 3 as well, and they were their 2 primary ball handlers. Burkhart has 2, and Brandt has 2, and like I said, Brandt has got half of their scoring, and Burkhart has been their main defensive player. She's pulled down several of the rebounds and gotten several steals too.
Both teams back out of the halftime locker room, warming up for second half action, both wanting to take home that 3rd place trophy. We'll get set for second half action after this timeout on the Little Jess Motors halftime show.
Hey, grab me one too.
At Game Masters in Quincy,
we're passionate about the outdoors. Game Masters has the largest selection of gun safes in the tri-state area. That's right, everything from the vaults, vault doors, and safe accessories. Only the quality brands like Fort Knox, American Security, Browning, and Liberty. Come in and check out the displays or go to GameMastersOutdoors.com to check out the selection online as well.
clothing, fishing, hunting, gifts, and more.
We're passionate about the outdoors.
We do a procedure called a transcatheter aortic valve replacement, and we call it TAVR.
TAVR is state of the art. It wasn't really available worldwide until the early 2000s.
It's a minimally invasive procedure in order to replace the valve.
I'm number one.
I was number 100. Years ago, they would have to do open heart surgery, and now they don't.
Had I not had it done, I would not be here today. I feel like I'm living on a bonus of blessings.
Best Systems Insulators offer insulation for homes and commercial buildings throughout central Illinois and the surrounding areas. We take great care to ensure that the insulation products we use are the best fit for our clients and their project. We understand that different buildings have different needs and that each of our clients has a unique set of goals. Let us work with you to find the best solution for your next project. Call Best Systems Insulators at 217-285-6005. That's 285-6005, or visit them online at GoBestSystems.com.
Grab the game while your kids are busy. You know, streaming, gaming, and homework. Now you can teach your kids the value of $1 by showing bundles with Cascom. Bundle telephone, internet, and TV. Bundle 2 for a double play or 3 for a triple play. Plus, save $20 a month for 3 months for a limited time. Then you can tell everyone how you help them with their math homework. Call Cascom about bundles today at 1-800-252-1799. Cascom at 1-800-252-1799.
We are set for second half action in this third and fourth place Class 1A contest in 7th grade action. Sigel St. Michael's has a 13-8 lead at the halftime break over Peru Catholic. Peru Catholic, the Cougars, will have the basketball to start quarter number 3. And we are underway here in the second half as Larson has the ball out top. Dribble toward the left wing, off the screen from Appel, looking down low, Burkhart. Brandt gets it, kind of puts up a shot as she's falling down, and the rebound down to Sadie Wiesing. Wiesing will take it into the front court, drives inside, spin move, shot it up and good. Coast to coast goes Sadie Wiesing. She's having a big day for St. Michael's and makes it a 15-8 lead for the Sharpshooters. Larson's pass stolen away again by Wiesing, her fourth steal, and then they'll say that she double dribbled as she caught it kind of on the dribble, picked it up, and then started to dribble again. But you like the aggressive play from Sadie Wiesing for the Sharpshooters. Brandt into the front court to Burkhart, her runner-up on the right side. Good. Got the shooter's roll and gets it to go to make it 15-10. In the backcourt is Ordner, finds Warman, takes it across the center line. Has it out top, gives it back to Ordner. She'll set up the half-court look for St. Michael's. Dribbles toward the right wing, ball kind of bounced wide under there. Saves it out front to Niebrugge. Back to Warman. On the right side, Ordner who had a good first half as well. Tried to find Wiesing inside, pass was a little hard, but there's Anna Holly. Her shot won't fall. Burkhart grabs the board for Peru Catholic. Her dribble is stolen away now as Ordner takes it quickly the other way with a left-hand bounce. She spins to get away from the defender, puts up a shot, rims it out, no good, and on the rebound, over the back is one of the Sharpshooters, and that called on Holly. And Holly's first team foul of the third quarter. Peru Catholic ball linked to the court to go, trying to cut the lead closer, but they won't as Niebrugge steals a pass away, then shot an air ball. So got the turnover, but could not take advantage of it. And again, it'll be the Cougars' ball out of bounds. Turnovers have been a problem for both teams, and now a reach-in foul in the backcourt is going to be called on Ordner. The second foul of the third quarter and the first of the game on Bella Ordner. Full court pressure here by St. Michael's. Ball comes to Appel. Long pass into the front court, stolen away by Anna Holly. Gets it to Wiesing. Wiesing looks for a guard and finds Bella Ordner. Ordner right across the center circle here at Central A&M Middle School. Puts up a shot just inside the arc, left side, off the mark. Rebound down to Affelt. Gets it to Larson. Larson has it tipped away from behind and stolen away by Warman. She then is fouled, and it's either Burkhart or Larson. It is Larson, and she picks up her 4th foul. So her 4th with 3:54 to play in the 3rd. And Larson will stay in the game, it looks like, at the moment. And she'll have to be really careful.
Yeah, it's going to be a long game for her.
She's been in foul trouble most of the contest. Wiesing gets it down low. Finds Brianna Niebrugge. On the right side, Warman looks down to the post. That's to Holly. Out of it to Wiesing, and she's fouled here. Affelt or Brandt? Let's see.
Affelt.
It is Brandt, actually.
Shows what I know.
Her third. And the foul trouble discontinues for Peru Catholic. Inbounds pass comes to Brianna Niebrugge. Her shot won't fall. And the rebound down to Burkhart. Cougars trying to take it the other way. Larson in the backcourt. Splits a double team with the dribble. Has the ball knocked away. Gets it back from her teammate Kinney. Toward the right wing, trying to split a double team, and is tripped and fouled. Fouled here by St. Michael's, Brianna Niebrugge, her 2nd. And that is the 3rd team foul, they tell us here. .310 to play in the period. Shot put up on the run, Affelt, no good. Rebound underneath to Warman. Gets it to Brianna Niebrugge. Brings it into the front court. On the bounce with the left hand. Looks to Warman on the wing against the zone defense. In the middle to Wiesing. Wiesing drives inside against Burkhart. Kicks it back out. Skip pass across. Is tipped by Affelt and out of bounds. They'll say it'll stay with St. Michael's in the front court. Good defensive deflection that time by Affelt, though. Really came from a long way to knock that one away. Warman, bounce pass down low. Turnaround shot up and good. Anna Holly with the bucket. Bernadette Larson just couldn't do anything there. She says, I've got 4 fouls. She went straight up to make sure that she wasn't called for a foul. But Holly got the basket to make it a 7-point lead. Now Affelt takes the ball down the court, dribbles out of bounds. A turnover here on the Cougars. And we get a whistle, and here comes Fuzzanetti back into the game for Peru Catholic. She'll replace Kinney. On the other side, Ordner comes back in as Tinley Niebrugge sits down. Ordner has it near the sideline, caught into some trouble, and is out of bounds. Dribbled right into that double team and stepped on the sideline. Chance for Peru Catholic, yeah. Yeah, we've seen both teams play really well on the defensive side throughout this tournament. Here's a shot put up on the run, no good by Affelt. Rebound pulled down by Ordner. She's quickly into the front court now. Drives in around the defender, a little Euro step shot, no good. And the rebound goes out of bounds, and it'll be St. Michael's basketball. Burkhart had a chance to grab it there, let it go, and sometimes if you just pick the ball up, it can be a positive for you.
Yeah, no reason to sit there and watch it bounce on the sideline.
Here's a shot put up, no good. Rebound down to Burkhart off the Niebrugge miss. Peru Catholic got the stop. Now they're trying to get a bucket with under 2 minutes to play in the 3rd. Down by 7. Pass is too high and nearly stolen away, but Warman not able to control it as it goes off of her foot out of bounds. On the sideline in the corner here for Peru Catholic. Affelt has the ball knocked away, run down by Brandt. Gets it to Larson. Larson crossover, little runner up right hand, won't fall. Rebound on the defensive side to Sadie Wiesing. Wiesing off to Brianna Niebrugge. Trying to build on this lead is the sharpshooter squad. Then pass in the paint, and nearly stolen away. Holly gets it back. She'll work it on the right side to Ordner. Out top has picked up the bounce. Skip pass left side, Warman. Knifes line. Ooh, good find down to Wiesing, who puts it up and in for 2.
Give her 10.
She's got 10, and her teammates have really been feeding her the ball in the post here this evening. Here's Fuzzanetti from a jump shot, no good, and Burkhardt is over the back on the rebound.
It's going to be her third.
Her third, team third. She'll sit down. Fuzzanetti will sit down. Gahan is back in along with Kinney for Peru Catholic. 51.5 seconds to play in the third.
Good job boxing out that time.
Nieberge.
Nieberge, yeah. Why I can't say her name, I have no idea.
Here's a ball loose, and it's stolen away. Larson comes out of the scrum with it, then has it knocked back out of bounds. And it'll be Peru Catholic basketball on the sideline of the backcourt.
I think she thought she got called for something there again.
She's been frustrated throughout the game, been in foul trouble.
Yeah.
She's trying to keep those emotions in check. She's a good player.
She is. You really tell that she handled the ball very well.
There's a missed shot, and a rebound comes down the way of Ordner. She'll take it into the front court. Has picked it up. Had the ball knocked loose, runs it down near the sideline. 18 seconds to play in the third. St. Michael's will get the ball to start the fourth, barring a tie-up in the next 10 seconds, so a chance for a little 2-for-1. Here's Wiesing. Her shot is up and good. Sadie Wiesing with 12. Leads all scorers, gives her team an 11-point lead, and the ball is loose as the buzzer sounds, and quarter number 3 is in the books. Headed to the fourth quarter. It's Sigel St. Michael's on top of Peru Catholic by a score of 21-10. Stay tuned for fourth quarter action on Central Illinois Sports.
Hey, grab me one too.
Grab the game while your kids are busy. You know, streaming, gaming, and homework. Now you can teach your kids the value of $1 by showing bundles with Cascom. Bundle telephone, internet, and TV. Bundle 2 for a double play or 3 for a triple play. Plus, save $20 a month for 3 months for a limited time. Then you can tell everyone how you help them with their math homework. Call Cascom about bundles today at 1-800-252-1799. Cascom at 1-800-252-1799.
Ready to start quarter number 4. St. Michael's will have the basketball and the 11-point lead as we start the final period in this third and fourth place matchup. Peru Catholic going to need to turn up the intensity if they're going to try to make a comeback in this one.
St. Michael's a lot better shooting percentage that time. They took 7 shots, made 4 of them.
Here's a shot missed, no good. Rebound comes down to Holly. Her shot is blocked, and the rebound this time comes down to Bernadette Larson, and the ball will be knocked out of bounds. Out of bounds, length of the court to go, with 5 minutes, 38 seconds to play in this one. Ball stolen away by Warman. Finds Wiesing. Wiesing drives in and is going to be called for traveling. So turnover here. And Burkhardt checks back in for the Cougars. Larson with it in the backcourt for Peru Catholic. Burkhardt gets it across now. Her shot from the elbow, no good. Rebound pulled in by Warman. Outlet pass goes to Tinley Niebrugge into the front court. An 11-point lead and the basketball for Sigel St. Michael's. Ordner with the right side, works off a little screen set by Holly. Shot no good. Holly rebound. Her putback won't fall. Rebound loose underneath. Wiesing has it and has it knocked away, and it's loose. Run down by, finally, Brandt. She's 1 on 3 the other way. Shot put up no good. Fouled, and she'll head to the free throw line. Foul on St. Michael's here.
Good job of Brandt staying with that ball that time. Just kept bouncing away.
Bella Ordner called for the foul. Her second first team foul of the fourth. First one is up And no good by Brandt.
That's their first free throw attempt of the game. Yes.
Second one up, also no good. Rebound down to Appelt. She'll try to go back up with it, blocked, and the rebound pulled in by, well, for a moment was pulled down by St. Michael, then swiped away. And now, after another missed shot, it will be run down by the sharpshooters. Holly into the front court. Ooh, good pass down low, finds Niebrugge. Her shot won't fall. Larson has the rebound for Peru Catholic. Knocked out of bounds. She thought she might have been fouled, and no call here. Inbounds pass comes to Brandt. Back to Affelt. Tried to work a pass across. Knocked out of bounds by Sadie Wiesing. It'll stay with Peru Catholic here. Inbounds pass knocked away. And they'll say it's back into the hands of the inbounder. This will be St. Michael's basketball. So deflected out of bounds, and then as the inbounder, you're just kind of standing there, and it comes right at you. What do you do?
Yeah,
kind of a tough one.
Not much you can do there.
You don't get to just turn invisible, do you? Here is Warman down low. Wiesing has it stripped this time, and then is actually picked up by Affelt, and Affelt will be called for the foul. She was trying to get the tie up and actually picked Sadie Wiesing up off the floor by the arm.
It's going to be 4 on her, probably.
Yep, her fourth. Team first of the fourth period.
So Affelt and Larson both playing with 4 fouls.
Inbounds pass comes to Ordner. She'll put it up and in for another 2. And St. Michael's lead just keeps growing here. A 13-point advantage with 3:50 to play.
Gives her 6 points on the day.
There's the ball knocked away by Sadie Wiesing, and St. Michael's defense has come to play today, and they've really given Peru Catholic some headaches.
Sadie Wiesing's playing pretty good on both sides of the ball. There she is again.
Ball comes free to Kinney. Her shot no good. Burkhart rebound put back. Won't fall. And Wiesing has the rebound. A held ball. It'll be Peru Catholic basketball on the alternating possession era. Got a little physical there as Burkhart trying to rip the rebound away. Looks like Gahan's going to check in, and Burkhart will sit down as she took a little bit of a tumble to the floor. She looks to be okay, just maybe had the wind knocked out of her a bit.
Hit her elbow and maybe the back of her head on the floor when she fell there.
Look at the trainer to take a look at her, just to make sure. Out top, Larson for a 3. Good! Larson from downtown cuts it down to a 10-point game.
Her first points of the game.
Into the front court. Quickly is Bella Ordner. On the left side, Warman gets it to Wiesing. Wiesing underneath, loses it out of bounds. A turnover on St. Michael's. Does Peru Catholic have enough left in the tank to make the comeback here?
Still plenty of time.
Into the front court, Kinney. Open underneath, pass was tipped. Larson gets it though, and has it stolen away by Tinley Niebrugge. And we get a timeout called by Sigel St. Michael's. We will pause as well as St. Michael's calls their first time out of the contest. 3 minutes to play in the third and fourth place game at St. Michael's 23, Peru Catholic 13.
Here at Little Jess, we value hard work, dedication, integrity, and leadership. We have a respect for heritage and tradition and believe in the pursuit of building legacies, breaking records, and putting forth award-winning results. That's why supporting schools and local teams is one of our favorite and most exciting parts of our business. For over 7 decades, we strive daily to use those same values as a foundation to meet our community's automotive needs and support our future generations. Little Jess Motors, serving our community since 1969.
You're getting thirsty. Bold. Refreshing. So good. I mean, dude.
3 minutes to play in the contest as Sigel St. Michael's took the timeout. It'll be their ball, length of the court to go. Trying to keep their team settled in here. They've led the majority of this contest. Trying to take home the third place trophy in this IESA Class 1A 7th grade state tournament. Inbounds pass comes to Holly. Gets it to Warman. She's got the run out into the front court. Drives in past Gahan and in for two.
Good job breaking the press. Stayed with it all the way down the court.
Here's the ball stolen away by who else? Sadie Wiesing. Wiesing will drive in. Her runner up too hard. Rebound down to Brandt for Peru Catholic. Has it stolen away by Ordner. Gets it to Wiesing right side. Has it knocked away. Run down for a moment and finally secured by Ordner again. Ordner is into a double team and her coach says, hey, let's call a timeout. Get out of that tough predicament. 2:28 to play. Still a lead for St. Michael's, up by 12. Back after this.
Best Systems Insulators offer insulation for homes and commercial buildings throughout central Illinois and the surrounding areas. We take great care to ensure that the insulation products we use are the best fit for our clients and their project. We understand that different buildings have different needs and that each of our clients has a unique set of goals. Let us work with you to find the best solution for your next project. Call Best Systems Insulators at 217-285-6005. That's 285-6005. Or visit them online at GoBestSystems.com.
2:28 to play in the contest. 25-13. St. Michael's has the lead and the ball underneath their own basket following the timeout. Inbounds comes to Ordner. She'll work it to Warman, and she'll be called for the shuffle of the feet, traveling the call. Ball out of bounds here for Peru Catholic. They've got to be in a hurry here, down by 12. Larson brings it into the front court. She'll try to drive inside. High glass too hard. And the rebound to Warman. Off to Holly. Back to Warman, and she'll bring it across the center line. It's Ordner, Ordner on the dribble. She's done a nice job of taking care of the basketball for this St. Michael's squad.
She does a good job going to the ball. She's got several rebounds on the night. 6.
Wiesing works on the right side to Ordner. 1:45 to play. Double team Warman now. Works out of it to Ordner. St. Michael's trying to stall a little bit here. I think maybe Peru Catholic will foul, and they will. Gahan will be called for the foul.
Her first.
Her first, team second. That will allow Ellie Giacalone to come in for the first time. She's a 7th grader. And on the other side, we see Molly McWhorter back in for St. Michael's. 1:33 to play. Inbounds pass comes to Ordner. Shot up too short. Rebound down to McWhorter. Back to Ordner. Her shot this time finds the mark. Bella Ordner another 2 and makes it a 14-point lead. With 1:19 left. Larson with the ball out top for Peru Catholic. Works the ball in to Appel. Appel drives, runner up too hard. And the rebound down to Warman. 5 new sharpshooters are set to check in on the next dead ball. With a minute to play. And we'll get a substitution whistle here. I like when the referees do that. They recognize the moment is big for these young people to come into the game. We see Josie Nienberg into the game for the first time. Also into the contest is Elena Mayer. They're joined by Ava Haney. Also Ruby Walk. And the 5th player is, let's see, that is right side here. Got to get a turn this direction. Shot put up no good. Oh, that's Amelia Walk. So Amelia and Ruby Walk into the game. Here's a shot put up from the free throw line. No good by Brandt for Peru Catholic. Rebound pulled in by Ruby Walk. She'll push it into the front court to Josie Nienberg. Nienberg with it. And we get a traveling call. Into the contest for Sigel St. Michael is Taylor Monroe now. And for Peru Catholic, we see Burkhart back in along with Fuzzanetti and Kinney. 31.6 seconds left in the contest. This squad from Sigel St. Michael is going to claim the 3rd place trophy here.
Stepped on the line down there.
That ball out of bounds. I like that both teams got a chance to have all their players in their final game of the season. Now Sigel St. Michael still has 8th grade action to play. And I'm sure there are a lot of these players that participate in that as well. Here's a ball nearly stolen away, and it will be by Kinney. And then she'll turn right back over as Nienberg has the steal. Jump ball one last time in this contest. It'll go away as St. Michael's. St. Michael's 8th graders will play at 10 o'clock on Saturday morning at Clinton Junior High against Ottawa Wallace. Final seconds tick off the clock here, and the Sigel St. Michael's Sharpshooters are your 3rd place finisher in the Class 1A 7th grade girls state title, or state tournament, I should say. And finishing in 4th place is Peru Catholic, as the Cougars finished the year with a record of 16-4. We take you to the postgame show presented by Blessing Health System. We'll have final stats. We'll also recognize all the players as they receive their final awards here. Back with more after this.
I like hard work. I mean, I kind of was raised that way. You really do make a difference. You're helping ship out food to feed people. Someone's got to do it, and I don't mind doing the hard work of it, you know. That gives me meaning, and I do go home rewarded. Every time I drop off a pallet, it's kind of corny, but I look back at it with a sense of pride. I'm like, yep, I built that. It looks awesome. And then I just drive away. I love it. When my life needed meaning, I chose Dot.
The heart is the hardest working muscle in your body. If something goes wrong with it, you need a medical team that works just as hard. You need Blessing Health's Open Heart Surgery Team, celebrating 20 years of delivering life-saving care to tri-state residents. Patients and families choose Blessing Health's Open Heart Surgery Team for its experience, quality, and heartwarming compassion. Get the most out of your hard-working heart.
One size fits all. That may be all right for an adjustable belt or cheap sunglasses, but when it comes to your financial needs, no one wants a one-size-fits-all strategy. Derek Harris is your Pike and Adams County area Edward Jones financial advisor. Derek Harris's most important goals are yours. That's why Derek will take the time to understand your needs so he can recommend personalized strategies with your goals in mind. Contact Derek Harris today at 217-222-7173. Knowing you, that's how Edward Jones makes sense of investing. Member SIPC.
Welcome back on the Blessing Health System post-game show. Final of this one, Sigel St. Michael's takes the 3rd place trophy home as they defeat Peru Catholic 27-13. Kind of a defensive battle to start this game, but once St. Michael's got the lead, they never gave it up, and they win this one. They finished the season in 3rd place with a record of 20-3 on the year. Justin's got to look at some final scorers in this contest.
Start with our 4th place Peru Catholic Cougars. Kelly Fusanetti had 4 points in the game. B. Affelt did not get on the scoreboard, but did make her presence felt in the blocks and steals category. Bernadette Larson had 3 points. Lucy Burkhart had 2 points, and Tegan Brandt had 4 for Sigel St. Michael's. Tinley Nienberg had 1 point. Riley Worman had 3 points. Bella Ordner had 8. Anna Hawley had 3, and Sadie Wessling led all scoring with 12.
Time to name our player of the game. It's presented by Edward Jones financial advisor Derek Harris. Financial investments are important, but so are the investments of time, patience, and encouragement our young athletes receive from their coaches, teachers, parents, and mentors. Derek Harris, your Edward Jones financial advisor, understands this. That's why Derek Harris is a proud sponsor of the player of the game on Central Illinois Sports. And you said it, a big day from Sadie Wiesing. She led her team in all scorers in this contest, and she is the Edward Jones player of the game. Teams are lined up, ready to receive their medals and also their trophies. Peru Catholic, the Cougars, finished their season with a record of 16-3. A fine season for Coach Jason Gahan. And their players that we'll see again here. Callie Fuzzanetti, a 6th grader. B. Appelt, a 7th grader. Bernadette Larson, a 7th grader. Liv Gahan, a 7th grader. Emma Kinney, a 7th grader. Lucy Burkhart, a 6th grader. Tegan Brandt, a 7th grader. And Ellie Giacalone, a 7th grader for Peru Catholic. So an opportunity for these ladies to take home a state medal and a trophy for the trophy case at Peru Catholic, and we congratulate the Cougars on a fine season that culminates here in the 3rd place and 4th place game as they take 4th place home here this evening. Introducing the administration for Peru Catholic first. Make sure all those folks who help do a lot of coordination. It takes a lot of behind-the-scenes work to make sure these teams get to where they need to be from the start of the postseason of the regional into the sectional and then here to the state tournament. A lot of logistics, and we thank those folks for helping behind the scenes, and good to see them get recognized here at midcourt. And then as the coaches get their medals, they'll then put them on the players, and a good memory for this Peru Catholic squad, although it didn't go the way they wanted it to go in this contest. They're one of 4 teams in their class that got to play on the last day of the season, and that's definitely nothing to be ashamed of. A bright future ahead for this squad. As we said, 2 6th graders and the rest 7th graders on this team for the Peru Catholic Cougars. They finish in 4th place here as they finish up their medal presentation. Both teams will get medals, then they'll hand the trophies out to both sides. And the Peru Catholic fans give their team a big round of applause as they receive their state medals. And then they'll name the folks from St. Michael's as well. Oh, good to recognize the scorekeeper as well. Those folks do a lot of work.
Absolutely.
Behind the scenes. So that's the Peru Catholic Cougars, your 4th place finisher here in the IESA 7th grade 1A state finals. Now we'll meet the individual players from Sigel St. Michael's. The squad led by coaches Sadie Bucher, Kayla Niebrugge, and Jamie Petty. The sharpshooters players are a 7th grader, Tinley Niebrugge, a 7th grader, Riley Warman, a 7th grader, Bella Ordner, a 7th grader, Molly McCorder, a 6th grader, Ava Haney, a 6th grader, Elena Mayer, a 6th grader, Brianna Niebrugge, a 6th grader, Amelia Walk. Taylor Monroe is a 6th grader for this squad, as is Josie Niemerg, a 7th grader, Anna Holly, a 6th grader, Ruby Walk, and a 7th grader in Sadie Wiesing. Those are the participants for Sigel St. Michael's as they finish the season with a record of 20-3, and they take home the 3rd place championship here for Class 1A 7th grade. Again, we told you Sigel St. Michael's will also, they're going to have a busy couple of weekends in a row. They'll be playing in the 8th grade state finals that start this Saturday. That's played at Clinton, Illinois, and we wish them the best of luck at that time. Didn't matter if you were a player that played every minute of the game or somebody who just got in right there at the end. You can always say that you were on the team that finished in 3rd place for Sigel St. Michael's in 2023.
Doesn't matter how much time you really spend on the floor. Still putting in all those hours, maybe before school and after school. And
well, in practice, that's a big part too. People seem to kind of discount. Maybe you're a player that doesn't play very much during the game, but in practice, you're one of those players that's pushing those starting 5 to be as good as they can be, and those players are just as important.
Right, and a lot of times you got to learn what the visiting team's defense is going to be playing all week in practice. So, I mean,
definitely a team sport, and The best teams are those that can come together and put individualism aside, work as a team, and you saw young ladies on both sides really did a nice job encouraging one another on the court. Lots of good sportsmanship by these two teams throughout their play in the state tournament, and we congratulate them both on their accomplishments here. And looking forward to seeing how they continue to grow and improve throughout their careers. Now they'll hand out the trophies. First for the fourth place team, the Cougars of Peru Catholic. They'll take home the fourth place trophy as they'll hand it to the captains in Affelt and Larson and hold the trophy up for all the fans to see. Team gathers around, everybody gets a touch. Great job by Peru Catholic. And then the third place trophy will be handed over to the captains for the sharpshooters of Sigel St. Michael's. Charlie Schimpf from the IESA here to administer the trophies and medals. We thank Charlie for all of his work and the folks here at Central A&M for their hospitality. And the third place trophy going to Sigel St. Michael's. That's going to do it for third and fourth place action here from the 7th grade Class 1A state finals. For Thomas Hull and Justin Poor, I'm Charlie Hull. We'll have championship action for you in just a while on Central Illinois Sports.